WWE just rush and rush and rush and rush some fucking more, and they ruin things that could potentially be the greatest thing to happen in their company in recent memory. Greetings, people of the interwebs, it's Dan here, and for fuck's sake, I have a Battleground spoiler for tonight. If you don't want spoilers, then please click off the video now. But Sasha Banks' mystery partner has been revealed and is the worst news I've heard in several weeks. It's Bayley. Oh my god. Like I said, if you don't want spoilers, then you should have already clicked off the video, but Bayley has evidently been confirmed. It's been confirmed by several reliable sources, including Pro Wrestling Insider and WrestleZone.com. It's been confirmed by several sources that Bayley is going to come out at Battleground to be Sasha Banks' mystery partner against Charlotte and Dana Brooke. They could have just sent Paige out there. Paige has been allying with Sasha Banks recently. Remember whenever Paige had that championship match with Charlotte on Raw several weeks back? And then whenever Paige got beat, then Sasha came out and confronted Charlotte, and Paige, raised her hand and everything. That would make sense if Paige were to come out. It would make sense. Bayley just doesn't, because whenever you think about how heated their rivalry was in NXT, it doesn't make sense to bring Bayley up to ally with her. Excuse me, I get that the casual fans aren't going to understand that, but for people that have watched NXT for a while, it's not going to make any sense, because their rivalry was so heated, and they did not like each other. I don't understand why they need to bring Bayley up. It's rush, 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 with everything. Ever since Shane came back, it's just been rush, 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 and rush again. That's all it's been. They rushed with the whole, Shane controlling Monday Night Raw thing. They rushed when it came to this brand extension. They rushed with the draft, which was horrible, by the way. They rushed with, they rushed with that Shield triple threat thing. Yeah, they could have still had, Ambrose cashing in on Rollins at Money in the Bank, but they rushed the Shield triple threat. And if they knew that Roman Reigns was going to get suspended eventually, why set him up in a main event? I don't understand. But they rush everything, and they're wasting a huge debut. Yes, it's going to get a nice pop in the DC crowd and everything like that, but just think about it. It's going to be a wasted debut, and it's going to be forgotten about at the end of the day, because she's not debuting to confront Sasha about the Women's Championship. She's not even debuting to confront Charlotte about the Women's Championship. She's debuting as a mystery partner. Yeah, I get it. There have been guys like The Undertaker who have debuted as mystery partners before, but nobody knew the name Mark Calloway or knew the name The Undertaker before he debuted as Ted DiBiase's mystery partner at 1990 Survivor Series. People know who Bayley is. She's one of the biggest names in the company, okay? She's one of the most well-known names in the company. She's one of the top merch sellers in the company. People know who she is, and she deserves better than to debut at a B-level show. I've heard Stone Cold Steve Austin say multiple times, you don't give away a big money match on free television or a big money moment on free television. I feel like the same is true when it comes to pay-per-views. You do not give away an A-plus level match or an A++ level moment on a B-level show. And let's face it, Battleground's been a B-level show, and they've been treating it as such. They've even said themselves, Battleground is a lead-in pay-per-view, and that nothing important is going to happen at Battleground. Well, if Bayley debuts, that's pretty goddamn important. And if there are people that don't plan to tune into Battleground and they miss the debut of Bayley, they're going to be kicking themselves for it. And it sucks. The way that it should have been is Sasha wins the Women's Championship over Charlotte at SummerSlam. This could also work if Charlotte retains, but it'd be a way better idea if Sasha were to win the title. But anyway, Sasha wins the title off of Charlotte at SummerSlam, ends one of the biggest Divas/Women's Championship reigns in recent memory. Comes out the Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam, cuts a vicious promo. If you saw my preview yesterday, you've already heard this spiel. But anyway, she cuts a vicious promo on Charlotte and Dana Brooke and all her time in NXT, talking about how no woman anywhere in this company could beat her for this title. Bayley's music hits, she comes down, confronts Sasha, and they just stare each other down. The cheers would be so deafening, they could just stare down each other for 5, 7, maybe even 10 minutes, and the cheers wouldn't stop. Like, that's how huge this debut could be if they just wait. Wait 4 weeks. Does Bayley not deserve 4 weeks worth of a wait to make her debut 10, 20, 30 times bigger? Like, yeah, like I said, it's going to make a nice pop, but for real, like, just wait 4 more weeks. 4 more episodes of NXT. 4 more episodes of NXT. There's been, what, 340 some odd episodes of NXT? Wait 4 more. Does Bayley not deserve 4 more? Like, it's frustrating. And, like, I wanted to hope in the back of my mind that it would be like a Paige or a Nikki Bella, but I always knew WWE were just going to fuck it all to hell. And if they book it correctly, this could still pan out. But WWE are just going to screw it up because I know they will. Because that's what they do. They just screw it up whenever they have a big money angle right in front of them. They screw it up. Explain to me why Vince McMahon is a genius again. Please do. He's screwing everything up. And if Bayley goes to Monday Night Raw under the control of Vince McMahon, Kevin Dunn, she's going to be screwed. Admittedly, Stephanie does have control over Monday Night Raw, but in the end, it's Vince's decision. Everything goes through Vince. And if everything goes through Vince, then the women's division on Monday Night Raw is just going to be screwed completely. Like, Bayley's debut was just ruined, man. Bayley's debut was absolutely ruined. If these reports are true and she does debut tonight, I'm not going to be happy. I mean, yeah, I'll probably have a little bit of fun for, like, when she's making her entrance. But she deserves better than Battleground. She deserves to come out 1 year after her incredible match with Sasha at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. She deserves to come out at the Barclays Center to one of the biggest pops in the history of the company. She deserves that. She's earned that. But yet she's getting a worse debut than Apollo Crews. She's getting a worse debut than Enzo and Cass. And I feel like she deserves a better debut because she's worked her ass off for so long. And she's better than some of the men on that roster. I'm telling you that right now. She's better than some of the men on the main roster. And her debut is going to be a waste. And it's going to be forgotten. A forgotten debut for one of the biggest names in the company. It's just a sad day. Yeah, so enjoy Battleground tonight. Enjoy the most wasted debut in WWE history. And, yeah, I'm not going to be happy if Bayley comes out as Sasha's mystery partner. Anyway, yeah, leave a like down below. Comment on what you think of Bayley's likely debut tonight at Battleground. Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe so you can get email and text alerts anytime I upload a new video. You certified G's and bona fide bosses, keep yourselves safe, and I'll see you at a later date. Farewell.